yellow cake. And we're going to pour it in our bowl. And the way it's going to go. So 1 bag of cake mix. Okay, now it's going to be step 2, which is going to be adding 3 eggs to our mix. And don't worry, if any shells fall in, you just go ahead and fish them out. Okay, step 3 is going to be adding 1 cup of water. And we're also going to add a 1/2 cup of cooking vegetable oil. Alright, step 4, we're going to go ahead and get our mixers out. Now you could use a spatula, fork, or whatever you have, but you're going to have to be able to mix it well. So we're going to do that. And while we are doing this, we may want to go ahead and just set our timer and our ovens to 325 so that it's preheating while we're doing all of this. Okay, just a quick review. We went ahead and put in the cake mix, the water, our oil, and our eggs. And now we put it all in, mixed it into a bowl. We're going to mix it on low speed for about 30 seconds. While it's on low speed, we're going to switch it to medium speed for another 2 minutes. And then that should be the end for that. Okay, so now we're going to stuff our mix batter. The next step would be to grease our pan. Now you could use a cooking spray to do that, or you could use butter. And the best way that we did it is we took a paper towel, we dipped it in the butter, and we rubbed it on all 4 corners in the center of the pan.
You want to make sure you get the corners.
Alright, the next step would be to pour our mix into our pan. So we're going to go ahead and do that. If you need a spoon or a spatula, you can use that to get the excess out of the bowl. We're going to go ahead and go in here, and I'm going to grab that while she's letting that drop in the pan. Just make sure you try to get as much as you can. Or whatever is left over, I'm sure you can go ahead and put it in the out. Now while we have it in here, you can go ahead and take your spatula,
Spread it.
and spread it out. Hold on, excuse me, assistant. Spread it out so it's not all just clumped up in the center. You spread it out to every corner. Good?
Yeah. While it's baking, the cake will rise up and it will make a layer. It will become chubby.
Okay, the next step after we've mixed the batter and poured it into our pan is we're going to go ahead and stick it into the oven. Now the oven should have already been preheating at 325 for about 10 minutes. Make sure you use some sort of pan holder. You don't want to burn yourself off. Pretty hot. Set it in the center there, and that should be good for the next 20 minutes. Put the cake in the oven. It's done now. We're going to go ahead and pull it out. And we're going to test it to make sure it's fully cooked. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a toothpick. We have a long one, so we're going to stick it right down the center of it. And as long as it comes out dry, the cake is done. If it's wet, we need to put it in for a little bit longer. And it looks pretty dry to me, so our cake is officially done. We'll go ahead and we'll turn off the oven.
Bam!
That's that off. There we go. And now it needs to cool. So we're gonna let the cake cool for about 20 minutes. It might actually take up to an hour, but we're gonna try sticking it into the refrigerator for a little bit here and check it in about 15 minutes or so and see if that speeds up the time. Okay, now we're getting our frosting together. We bought creamy frosting, just white. What we did is since we're gonna be making, we were originally gonna be making 4 Lego cakes, but now we're just gonna do 3. So what we did is we scooped it out into 3 different bowls evenly, and then we took our color, what is it called? Color dye. We put at least 4 food color drops in each of the, depending on what color you chose. You go ahead and mix it up, and depending on how dark you want it, you can go ahead and add some more of your color in there. So we've gone and made purple, blue, and red.
Whoever doesn't like the purple, please leave a comment.
Okay, what we're gonna do now is we took our cake out, and we're gonna go ahead and use our cake leveler to cut off the top portion.
You can
here. So what we're gonna do?
You can find these levelers at Walmart or Target.
Yes, any one of those stores. So we're in like motion. Amy's gonna go ahead and hold it down so the cake's not moving. And I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it through like this.
And walk it through the cake. All the excess you may
Okay,
eat.
so go ahead and move your hand over to the other side. Thank you. Don't push it too hard. I don't want your hands.
First time we're using one of these.
It is our first time, but it looks like it's working pretty well. Can you hold the tray? Uh-oh. I lost mine.
No, the cake. There.
There we go.
There. Okay.
So we do that, and then we're going to go ahead.
Now rip it out.
Hold on, Amy Lynn.
There.
There we go.
Let me get this side.
This is just excess cake here. Excuse me, Amy. Hang on.
There.
We don't really need this piece, so we're going to go ahead and move it nicely to the side for now. And as you can see, it has leveled off the top so that it's nice and flat and not rounded.
And even.
Now that we're done here, the next step would be to go ahead and cut it into 3 portions. Originally what we were going to do is cut it into 3, and the third one we would also cut in half to make 2 shorter Legos and have 2 longer ones, but because we're only going to do 3, we're just going to have 3 long Legos. Now we're going to cut our cake into 3 halves.
Sorry.
I'm not going to go ahead and measure it correctly, but we're just going to go ahead and eye it and see. So
You're gonna go for it. You're gonna go for it. Right, Kiki?
We are. We're going for it. This looks pretty
Good.
good there for me.
Yeah.
So,
Perfect.
now we have our 3 halves.
It's thirds.
3 pieces. A third. Excuse me. You are correct. There we go. Okay. What we did now is we went ahead and we put the frosting on our cakes. Spread it around. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the little pieces that you see on our Lego that helps you connect them. We're going to use marshmallows for that. What you can do is you can take a knife or you can take scissors, and you could use spray grease or you can use butter. At the moment, I don't have any of those at the moment. So what we're going to do is just take the knife. We're going to cut the Legos, or excuse me, the marshmallows in half. Now you don't want to use the jumbo marshmallows or the small ones. You want to get the medium size. You're going to cut it through the middle. Like I said, you can use a knife, you can use a scissor, whatever works for you. Once you cut it, you're going to go ahead and dip it into your frosting. What I did is I stuck the frosting in the microwave for a couple of minutes, or excuse me, a couple of seconds, not minutes. Go ahead and smush it around, get it all colored in.
Feel dirty.
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. It's part of the fun. Go ahead, dip it in, color around. Use your fingers, use whatever you want. If you don't like getting dirty, you can use your knife. This is part of the fun. Now, the longer Legos need to have 8 pieces. The smaller ones, and I decided to cut mine in half, need to have 4 each. So you go ahead.
Eyeball it.
Find a nice spot that works for you. Go ahead and stick it on. And you're going to go ahead and continue to do that. Each marshmallow you cut in half. I've already started cutting some of them. Go ahead and dip it. Spread it, and then stick it on your cake. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be right back.
We just finished our cake. This is the purple one. We use marshmallows and cake batter. For all of these,